There's Greg. Looks like he might be one of the first ones in tonight. Make sure the clocks are working. Looks like they might be. Let me get Zoom up and running. Make a hit the button. I gotta check one thing. Yeah, that's good. Zoom will be up and running. Chris Garrett's the first one admitted in tonight. Followed by Greg, close second. Followed by Gary, a close third. Hairdresser didn't do her job tonight, so I guess I'll do it for her.
But Kim, what was wrong with Josh's computer?
I'm not going to discuss that until he discusses it, Chris.
Okay.
And I seriously doubt that the twins join us tonight. But I could be surprised.
Oh, it didn't go good.
It depends on how you look at it. But I guess it depends on from whose perspective you're looking at that from. Got that all adjusted back out the way that it should be now, so that's cool. Hey, Gary. Oh, Gary's still connecting to audio. It's been a long time since I've seen one of those. Hey, Greg.
What's that?
Oh, another day, another night.
Yeah, I got a few things accomplished.
I got nothing done today, actually. Well, that's again all perspective, I guess.
Huh?
Through miscommunication with my son and daughter-in-law. There's Gary. Maybe not. There's an Easter party tomorrow for our granddaughter that an invitation was sent a while back and no follow-up was done. I answered him and nobody followed up. And then my one son called me today and said, "What time are you going to Joshua's house tomorrow?" I'm like, "I didn't know I was going to Joshua's house tomorrow." And oh yeah, the Easter egg thing. And about a minute and a half later, the phone rings and it's my son. And he goes, "You're not coming over tomorrow?" I'm like, "I don't know anything about what's going on tomorrow." So we determined that it was a lack of communication and a miscommunication. So it's all good. There's Matthew Camp. Hey, Matthew. So, Gary, I'm going to throw you back in the waiting room for a brief second. Usually that fixes that problem. I'll let you right back in immediately just to see if that will solve this problem or not. It usually does. And I don't mind showing that screen. There's nobody there that's not already been in here. And I think it did resolve it. Can you speak now, Gary? Can you hear us? Maybe not. Still waiting on Gary.
I had asked Alex if he would help me with something tonight, but I don't know if he'll be here or not.
I don't know if he will or not, actually, Chris. Hey, Gary, can you hear us?
He would, but...
All right, I'm going to put Gary back in the waiting room. Yeah. Something about you're going to send him a pro license or a license for something for XP or something. I don't know. I got really...
Oh, yeah. I sent him that. I don't know whether he used it or not.
I think they're going to use it. I didn't quite fully understand what it was because it was my understanding everything was going to go on a virtual machine with XP related. And then 3 things got mentioned that are going on the host machine that are XP related. And I was like, I give you guys a month. We'll see.
Well, that's a good thing with everything If he related going on a video.
If he puts it on a virtual machine and leaves it on a virtual machine, that is a great thing. If he puts it on his host machine and it puts it right back into the same situation it's been for the last 4 or 5 days, then nothing was accomplished and nothing was learned. So,
Yeah.
and like I tried to get someone to understand, I don't have a dog in this show. I don't have a dog in this pony, or a pony in this race.
And Alex should know better.
Well, there's a difference between knowing better and someone coercing you or threatening you into doing something, and that's maybe where the problem lies.
Knowing Josh, he probably insisted.
No, he threatened him.
Shit.
Threatened him.
Yeah. We'll let them explain, should they join. I don't think they'll be here. I could be very wrong. I hope I'm very wrong. It was a good day. I did not get my package again today. No email on it, so hopefully I get one bright and early in the morning. I'm not holding my breath, especially when I kind of reread the one they sent. They said 8th or 9th, and if you don't have it by the 9th, you can put in for a refund on the 10th. Basically, they're saying I'm going to put a refund in. Let me go bring up my... That's not the one I want. This is the one I want. Let me temporarily bring up the technical difficulty screen. There we go. Now I can go look at this. Try this again. Is that you, Gary?
Yeah.
Are you having some difficulties tonight?
Not at all. No.
I wasn't. You might want to mute your YouTube.
Oh, sorry. My mistake. It's me. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Jeff.
I was doing something else. 5 minutes in the waiting room. Been there, done that.
Jeff says, I'm back. There's Jeff.
Oh, I was needing to mute my YouTube stuff too. That's all right.
I actually had to mute mine when the introduction was running because I was watching some things earlier today and I forgot I had it relatively loud. I was watching a couple things on the Stream Deck.
Anybody watch Carrie's thing all the way through? I couldn't.
Oh, if you watched it all the way through, my hat's off to you. What was that, about 7 hours long?
I don't know, but it was. I dropped out after not very long. Because one, I know a little bit about routers in the first place. Just,
Well, my question was, what point in time did he start actually talking about the routers? 2.5 hours in? 3.5 hours in?
I don't know. I wasn't there that long, but he started talking about the purpose or the functionality of routers in general before that.
Right.
But I didn't hang around long enough to hear anything about these specific routers.
I left right after he said, we're on a football field and I got a megaphone and you're at the other end. That's when I left.
I didn't hear that.
It was at the very beginning. Matthew says it was 4 hours, 56 minutes, and 19 seconds long. Wow. No, he ended it a while back. I just wondered
I'm not quite sure what's going on there.
I think
Since he has basically abandoned Studio A, I think things are just kind of gradually on a down slope.
Yeah, I don't know.
For whatever reason. None of my business, but it's just I'm not that interested anymore.
Yeah, I'm basically the same way. When he was building things and You had a little bit of the comic with Mitch being there and everything that was worth watching, but now it's what can I sell today? You know, what can I promote? I did watch the very end of it though, when he was giving the stuff away.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the exact words that he used. I can't remember if he said, he either said, "Don't disagree with me" or "Don't contradict me."
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, that is so Carrie.
Well, that is kind of full circle for me, because when I asked him a question about one of the first videos I watched, I reached a point where I realized I was going to have to stop commenting or get thrown out.
Yeah.
Don't disagree with me. That's
No, for clearly, for sure. Matthew Camp says, is Mitch still on his trip or etc.? Go with or etc. for right now, because I don't think we really know for sure. I thought his trip was later on in the year. It could be.
Well, the story officially was what? The Mitch will be back when there's something to build?
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
and there's a lot of work piled up.
He would get a lot more of his work done if he didn't spend so long BSing some of these videos.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Let's see if this.
I mean, I'm sorry if he overhears us and freezes me out. I guess I'm okay at this point. I learned enough from the earlier videos to build my own computer, and that's
Yeah, that's true. I don't think Carrie watches this.
no.
I could be shocked. This could be a day of big shocks for me, but I don't think Carrie watches this.
Hey, Rick.
There's Mr. Lakes.
I was just too tired to come in last night. I was not feeling really bad or anything, but I was just exhausted.
Not a problem.
Went to the crematory place and did all paperwork and this and that and the other thing. My daughter came with me and we had a little disagreement over a couple of minor things. She didn't disagree with the main stuff I wanted to do, but she wanted some keepsakes for all of her children, which I understand, but which were fairly expensive.
Right.
Learned an interesting thing. We went with a place called the Neptune Society, which they send out lots of mailings to older people. And when I was doing the paperwork, I found out everything will be done at a place called Palm Mortuaries. You may remember they were one of the big funeral homes here in Las Vegas area. And the lady who was helping us, explained that Neptune Society and Palm Mortuaries are owned by the same parent company. And the cremation will be done at Palm's facilities. But yet, when I talked to Palm initially, they were going to charge me well over 2 times what the Neptune Society is going to charge me. For doing the same thing.
Right.
So it's just a way to sell things to people who are not willing to spend the traditional amount of money for funerals or cremations or whatever.
Right.
So interesting sort of thing.
There's Tom K joining us early tonight. That's good. Hey, Tom. Good to see you.
I don't even remember if I commented in your chat.
You did.
I started to say something and then I had to back up and didn't. I think I'll just remove that one.
And then you said, "I'm back."
This isn't it's not meant to be funny, but we paid $6.95 each. But the part they're not even saying it is they wanted our children to sign. I have no clue. I'm 63, my wife's 64.
Yeah.
Until December 22nd was in great health.
Well, I've been doing all of this red tape for various and sundry things. My mother died in 2002. She didn't have a bunch of credit cards like we did, and she didn't own property anymore like we do. But it's just the amount of red tape between 20 years ago and now seems to have gone up exponentially.
Yeah, I'm sure it has.
So, I was 2.5 hours on the phone with the bank the other day, and that doesn't finish everything. That only gets me to where I'm ready now to take in the death certificate when that becomes available. And you just kind of go, all right. You know.
There's Tony Wallow. Hey, Tony. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So we got 6 here.
Oh, are you pretty well done with what you were trying to do yesterday with this morning with screensavers and all of that, figuring out that sort of thing again?
I accomplished what I set out to accomplish, and then I got it to work, yes.
So we still don't know what is exactly wrong with Josh's system at this point.
Yeah, we know what's wrong with Joshua's system. Josh is what's wrong with Joshua's system.
Well, I mean, other than the obvious, I'm sorry.
They're not behind the wheel. Get on that.
I will go back to my ancient computing days when you looked up an error in the IBM mainframe manual and the explanation for like 10,000 times except once.
Yeah.
And probable user error.
Yeah. All I did was match up his settings to my settings, and I had him move his computer off the floor and put it back on his desk. And by disassembling, unplugging, shutting it down and all that, plugging it all back in, put everything right back in the right place, because he called me on the phone and he showed me, he says, look, and the screensaver's working. So problem's resolved. Now I do know there's already been a change to one of the settings that I changed. I'm done.
You know which thing it was that caused the problem?
No, because I didn't do it the way I should have done it, by changing one, checking.
I know.
I did.
But you changed some things and one of them at least worked.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, sorry, everybody. I think, Ken, what works, I'm sounding like I'm being credit, but I think when you put it on the desk, you reboot it and you got nothing running. And then what we decided, what you and I saw worked.
Right. Yeah.
But I hate to be sort of rude here, but until Josh resists the temptation to keep messing with stuff, there's going to be problems.
I give him a month.
Yeah.
I've given them a month. I've given till May 5th or May 8th.
I gave Josh that starting back license key, and it's not XP start menu, but you can have a Windows 7 start menu, and you can have pop out like XP. So that's probably as close as you're gonna get.
Well, the thing of it is, for good or for ill, Windows keeps changing, and to keep it simple in my own poor old brain, I just gradually have to learn to adapt to the new stuff.
Yeah.
And if you try to use somebody's tweak or interface,
Most of the stuff is not coming from reliable sources. Those games are, I mean, one of them was Super Mario. That's Nintendo 20 years ago. Who actually
you make it look like XP or change your start menu or all of that. Some of those things aren't supported at all anymore.
Yeah.
And
Well, this is the way.
yeah, go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. This is a paid program.
Well, just because you pay for it
Well,
doesn't
the
make
one
it
that
better.
you're doing, if it's supported, that's a better situation.
It's supported.
Which program?
Started back.
Okay.
Who's it supported by?
I don't know who it's supported by. I just know it's supported. When it works on Windows 10, it's supported.
What's the name of the program?
Start is back.
Start IS?
IS back. And the version for Windows 11 is called, I forgot what it's called.
Well, that's kind of weird.
Different names of it.
Got one called Start Is Back and one called, I forgot what it's called. People are going to be confused with that.
I'll tell you, with what they've changed in Windows 11, I would not, you couldn't make it with Windows 11.
Yeah, not right now anyway.
Yeah, I've got one thing on my own system that I'm surprised works at all. A friend of mine used Microsoft Photo Editor for years and years and years. You know, that hasn't been supported since I don't know how many versions back. But I found a copy of it someplace that I don't remember now. I've got notes on it and got it to work on my old computer system with Windows 10. And it nominally was, one of them was at one time like a 16-bit version which shouldn't work at all on the 64-bit version of Windows. And yet it was doing, I don't know if I found one that somebody tweaked and has been stealing all my data or what. But need to be careful with trying to get really old stuff to work.
Chris?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's supported. None of these are answered by the writer. Number one. One is answered by the developer. One. And this sounds like bugs in Windows 11. Can't reproduce them, sorry. And the rest of them are unanswered. If you take a look at the support. So, I'm not arguing with you, but anything that says you're doing Windows 11 at this point ain't happening.
Say, Chris, curious about what's going on with your friends there who are going home from Pigeon Forge. I used to go to Pigeon Forge years ago when I lived in Tennessee, and I know the highway you're talking about.
Weather related, I believe.
Yeah,
Weather?
441 between Gatlinburg and Cherokee is closed.
Okay. Do they have snow or something, or landslides, or?
Well, you know, I-40, the rough part of I-40, I think is east of Knoxville.
Right.
That's bad about rocks falling.
Right. I know there's several spots along there where they have all this steel netting and everything to try to save your ass if you happen to be driving through there when a rock slide comes.
We usually go up 441. I hadn't been a long way around in years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've been on 441 and 40, I'm not. What do you mean by the long way around in this particular case?
Well, either around I-40 or either down, I think it's Highway 411 through Townsend.
Okay.
I told him, I said, if I was with you, I could find roads where there's not roads. I can find roads that don't exist. That's what I told him.
Did you live up there at one time in that area, or?
I didn't. We just been up there a lot, and I look at
Okay.
Google Maps a lot.
Right. I lived in Oak Ridge, Tennessee for 22 years, and we used to go to Dollywood and that sort of thing when my daughter was little. And she and maybe some of her friends would go with us, and we would take the kids over there and have a weekend or a day or something, you know.
He said Pigeon Forge was bad. The traffic was real bad.
Well, that would not be surprising to me.
Last time I went, I drove a little bit up there, and the side streets, when the red lights come out, people block it where you can't get out.
Mm.
If you're coming out of the side street, they block where you can't get into the main road.
Huh.
Because traffic's so backed up, red lights are so close together, and traffic's backed up like that. It's
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah, I remember at one point in time we kind of learned ways to get around some of that instead of sitting there for extended periods of time. But that's been, I haven't lived there in 22 years, so I don't, my memory's faulty. Hey Josh, hey Alex.
Hey Chris, thank you for the license.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thinking of it, going over there and all the things that Dolly Parton has, she really has done a lot for that area in terms of helping provide jobs for the area she grew up in and giving books to children and all that sort of thing. But I know a fellow that went to high school with her, and he said really it is true she hadn't seen her feet since she was 14 years old.
Well, I heard her husband had hair.
Yep, and they're still, in spite of all the rumors and everything, I really think she has stayed faithful to him as far as anybody knows who knows her. It's just he's a very private person, that sort of thing. But most of the folks who know her from that area really have not much but good things to say about her.
No, not good things, or do have good things?
Well, they don't say anything but good things.
Oh,
about her,
okay,
right?
okay.
If I'm saying that right.
Yeah, she comes off as a really genuine, caring, giving
Well, she
person.
is, and she's kind of humorous at times too. I remember one of my favorite quotes of hers, and she was saying, "It costs a lot of money to look this trashy."
I've seen her say that.
Catherine.
Yes?
Oh, I just said, hey, but they're not letting you talk.
Yeah, well, some of us.
I tried to say hello to everyone, then I realized, okay.
Well, hello, Catherine. Good to see
Hello,
you.
Catherine.
Hello, Jeff. How
Hi,
are you?
Catherine, how are you?
I'm okay. I've just been doing a lot of things. I'm kind of physically worn out.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the point where the emotional stuff isn't quite as bad, but a lot of things to do, and I've been, last couple of days, I've been fairly physically exhausted.
A lot of
I
great
thought
ladies.
you were probably rather busy because there is so many things to do.
Yes, I was mentioning, I think earlier before you came in, my mother died 20 years ago, and the amount of things you need to do has increased greatly in the last 20 years. It's not simple or cheap to leave this world.
Or come into this world.
Yep. Well, you speak of that, Alex. Someplace in my mementos from my early childhood, I have the receipt from the hospital, which my father paid when I was born in 1947. The hospital bill was like $12.
In '59, it was like $25 when I was born, but I was born in an army hospital, so that might have helped.
Yep. So.
My daughter, we were there from midnight or 11 o'clock until 9 o'clock the next morning. It was like 18,000.
Yeah, I don't know how much the bill is going to be for the time my wife was in. I do know from past experience at the hospital, we have used it both for her and me when we had to go to the emergency room. And their basic Medicare charge, if you walk in the door, is $5,000.
We don't doubt it.
And she was there 10 days, I expect, and she had a single nurse devoted to her the last few days of her life in the ICU. And I would not be surprised if the charges weren't around $250,000. Fortunately, there's insurance to cover most of that stuff, so I shouldn't have to pay anything out of pocket, although the premiums are fairly high. But anyway, good to see everybody and see my friends again. And I may have said this, but I want to reiterate that I appreciate all the personal expressions of support and prayers and everything that everybody gave. I feel closer to a lot of you folks these days simply because we get together more often during the pandemic and all this sort of stuff than I do to a lot of older friends, since there's just no way to get together a lot of the time.
Right.
It's kind of like the same way as with people at church. You get to know, feel closer to people at church that you see every Sunday and every weekend night. Then you go and see your own blood family that you only see when somebody dies or something.
Yeah, I mean, proximity and good camaraderie and whatever is very valuable to a human being.
Yeah.
I'm gonna exit the room for a minute. I need to get a refill on something to drink and throw away my popcorn bowl that I had. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Hi, Catherine.
Hello, Ken. How are you?
Good. How are you?
You are very well?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes, good. Okay.
Got a busy weekend planned for tomorrow that I didn't know about until today, but I'm fine.
Oh, surprise plans.
Yeah, lack of communication between son and daughter-in-law. But it's gonna happen. Do what, Alex?
I had surprise plans today too. I had my mom tell me we was going somewhere 15 minutes before we were leaving. But it was only 30 minutes down the road and to pick up we was gonna go pick up my dad because he was doing something with the car at Carmart, at one of the Carmart stores, and turns out we didn't need to pick him up because the car that he was trying to sell to somebody, they ended up not wanting it, they ended up not buying it. So that was an hour for nothing to get out of the house.
Might have went to Carolina instead.
That's
I saw
probably
a video today about something about Carolina and titles.
that's
I
probably
guess it just popped up as a random video because of me watching the title and Garrett, but it was about them holding titles. When you pay cash for a car, they can hold it at 30 days, but this man had to wait like a year.
to get the title of his car that he paid cash for.
Yeah,
Something seems odd about that.
I don't know.
What state was that in?
I can't remember what state it was in.
Arkansas?
No, it wasn't Arkansas.
Just asking.
That is uncommon.
That's
Have you ever been to Arkansas, Chris?
Do what now?
Have you ever even been to Arkansas, Chris?
I've been through Arkansas. Little Rock's a nice town. I've been through Little Rock.
Like Will Clinton says, it really blows.
It's all right as long as you don't go to Pine Bluff.
Well, you know, it also sucks down there too. That's the best skill I got on that. And actually, Chris, I wasn't the fastest. 210 on a Porsche beat me. And Jim Farley was 201 in a GT also. Chris Farley's cousin had a Ford. And if you want to get a car from Detroit to Germany, it's $3,000 on a plane.
about the only way you're going to get it, though, isn't it? Unless you put it on a boat.
You put it on a boat.
Yeah. You're not going to drive, that's for sure.
That was on a news station from Kansas City.
What was?
That about Carolina.
Oh, you were asking.
I looked at my YouTube history.
Yeah, but weren't you looking at asking about 202?
Yeah, you were saying that in Gary's stream.
And I said the car that was in front of me was doing 205 on a Porsche, and the car behind me was doing 201.
You in Germany at the time?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I can't imagine going that fast.
Germany's Autobahn, it's insane.
Well, this was a closed section. It wasn't limited. Right now, they're saying it's limited 80 on most of it.
Yeah.
Well, they recommend 80 unless there's like nobody there. Then you can go as fast as you want.
Yeah, their Autobahn system is really good until there's an accident, and then it's really horrible.
But all the cars were basically race cars. They weren't, you know.
What are they called? Staws, I believe it was.
Huh?
In Germany, when they have an accident on the Autobahn, is it called a Stau?
And it happens.
Oh, it happens, yeah. I mean, they're good when they don't have them.
Stout.
There you go. Thank you. I knew I was mispronouncing it.
Stout.
Yeah.
It's traffic jam in German.
Yeah.
Stout. But you're not you're pretty near, yes?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in Germany. The thing I found interesting is when they had those, the Germans were so used to it that they'd break out and have a picnic because they knew they were going to be there a while.
Gas station and bomb holder.
Been there.
Have you done that?
I wouldn't go that far, but I've been to bomb holder. Why is she watching? Watch it. I don't care. Tiger did make the cut, by the way, if anyone's following the Masters.
He did.
He did make the cut.
How close is he? Is he?
Oh, I don't know. I was watching it. At one time he was +3. He ended up today at +1. And the last headline I saw was, of course, Tiger makes the cut. I don't know. Let me see what the leaderboard is here real quick.
Yeah, one or two other guys who were expected to make the cut didn't.
+2.
The leaderboard, the leader's at -8. Scotty Scheffler, he is actually favored to win it. And then -3 is the next closest. And it looks like the cut was, wow, +4 was the cut?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm looking right at it.
Yeah, I'm 246 or 45. Tied 45.
Man. Yeah, the
I know who I'm talking about. Who the other guy make it?
let's see.
Okay.
Who?
Nicholson.
He didn't even play this year. He's on a self-imposed not playing because he was trying to start a rival PGA in Saudi Arabia, and he made some comments that were unbecoming to both Saudi and the United States and kind of got caught, and he decided he wasn't going to play, even though I personally think the PGA said, hey, Phil, you ain't playing the Masters this year.
You know, I never liked, I can't pronounce his name, Cindy or whatever his name is. S-I-N-G-H.
Singh,
Yeah, thank you.
Vijay Singh.
Yeah.
So Zach Johnson, he's a notable name. He didn't make it. Padre Carrington, he's a noted name. He didn't make it. Jordan Spieth, Brooks Koepka, they didn't make it.
The one I saw earlier.
Yeah, he was Stuart Sink, but he's older than we are. He shouldn't even be playing.
And how much do you make for getting where he got?
I don't think they get anything if you don't make the cut. Fred Couples was +10. He didn't make it. Oh, your buddy VJ didn't make it. He was +14.
Well, that's why I said I'm glad he did. Or did. You know,
I don't see Tiger making up 9 shots.
not at his age.
No.
And he's still not up from an accident, is he?
No, I don't think he is, but that's just me.
What do you mean 9 shots? I'm not an expert, but
Well, the leader's at -8. He's at +1. To catch the leader, he's got to get 9 shots,
okay.
and then he'll be at -8.
I didn't.
Now we're a math channel.
My screen was all right. I didn't see Scheffler.
Yeah, if the guy at -3 was leading, I'd give him a -3 leading a leaderboard. I'd give him a fighting chance. Seriously.
Well, that's why I didn't see the 8. I saw the 3.
Yeah.
I don't know what the PGA said about that one guy, but the president of Augusta National Golf Course swears up and down that they did tell the guy he couldn't come. So it's his choice.
Phil, right.
I don't trust him either.
Yeah, Catherine, go ahead.
Why, after this horrible accident of Tiger Woods, yes?
Yep.
Why did he not just say, okay, hey, look, I had this horrible accident, now I retire?
Because
Well, guys like that have this drive inside them to keep doing stuff.
Yeah.
and money.
And so he
paid.
can,
And money.
he can still play golf.
Yeah.
After his accident, but he gets rid of the whole pressure, because if you have to train and your body is not well, and golf is like complicated because you have to for your position and stuff like that, yes?
Depends. Yeah, I mean, you can overthink it. Personally, you put the ball down, you hit it, you walk up, you hit it, get it on the green, put it in the hole. Done.
Yeah, I have issues with golf because I get nowhere, if you know what I mean.
Well, don't feel like the Lone Ranger, Captain. I tried to play golf once when I was in high school. The high school had a golf team, and a number of my friends were on it. And I soon learned that whatever I did, it would be a disaster. So.
It's like me and cheerleading. I had that same problem.
With doing that, or just with getting close to the cheerleaders.
Oh, you can leave that to your own imagination. So I don't know if this will come through or not, and I have to base it off what I see on the other screen.
Oh, congratulations to Ken Stout.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Were you identified as a hole or
I was at a golf course called Reedy Creek in Escondido, California. It was exactly 11 years ago, 8 days from today. Thanks. It messed me up for 3 holes. No, it really did, because you get a hole in one, your head goes poof, and then 3 holes later, it's like, so.
I had a golf job after work. I mean, it was youth golf, and my dad took me, and showed me what to buy. And I mean, what was I? Almost 30. So I mean, it was like daddy. But anyway, he belonged to the golf club, was wearing all this stuff. Then he's taking me out and showing me how I've never picked up a golf club, and he's showing me how to stay in all this, practice shit.
Yep.
You get probably 200 yards. I get like 240. That's not bad for a first shot.
No.
The hole was 190.
That could be a difficult task to come back 50 yards.
Yeah, but the joke is my dad, like, the second shot was on the green.
Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, my second shot, I'm not making this. My second shot came back 220. I tried to swing like this. Never did it.
So you were trying to play ping pong with a golf ball is what it sounds like.
I have no clue. Then when I finally learned to get it close,
Yeah.
I cannot putt. I cannot putt.
Most people overthink putting, but including me. If you just walk up and hit the ball, you'll be fine.
Well, I did one when nobody's looking. I put it where it was going to get in, and then I hit the grass real hard and went in.
Done that a couple times, yeah.
But I, if I'm 5 feet away, forget it. It usually takes me 2 or 3 putts to get in 5 foot.
I could hit the ball, but I could never hit it with the outlet broken. I hit it all over the room.
I hope to get a play this year a little bit. Of course, we got snow predicted for tomorrow, so I don't know. I might not get a play.
Really?
Jeff, you know your favorite sign for me?
What's that?
You know your favorite sign for me?
No.
That I'm number 1?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm trying to be
political? Nice?
nice on a family-friendly channel.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, what a putt.
Rick, I talked to one of my cousins who lives near Minneapolis yesterday and said the weather was still kind of cold up there.
Yeah, it is.
Still having any snow occasionally, or?
Yeah, it snowed yesterday.
Yeah. What I thought.
It's supposed to be 53 tomorrow, I guess, or 52, but I'll believe that when I see it.
Know that feeling. So Tony put in the chat room, what a putt, and that was my first video I ever posted on YouTube. I just wonder if he's seen it. And then I got a question for you. Tony, did you watch the video I sent you in email today? And I got to wait for him to reply because he can't say anything over Zoom. I got to get Tony on here, at least once. Just one time. That'd be pretty cool. Jim said he just started from the beginning, late as usual. That's going to be...
In the interest of keeping everything family-friendly, I'll send you privately a joke about Tiger Woods' purported autobiography after his cheating scandal years ago.
That's probably an interesting read.
I can only imagine.
I would have modified one word on that, though.
Okay.
You know which word, right?
Yeah.
I didn't modify it. I'm saying there's one word in that whole thing I would modify. Right after 18,
Yeah.
I'd have added a W and put an R in there. I'm getting a lot of buffering. I don't know if it's buffering or not, Jim. I haven't been watching the I always watch it over on my other monitor, but I haven't been paying attention to it.
No, it's not for me.
Maybe it's just buffering in DVR.
I'm
then?
not hearing. I've not got the sound on, but I don't see any video buffering.
Yeah, I can't turn the sound up because then we'll have the horrendous echo.
You can mute your Yeti and then turn the sound on.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to catch up to the DVR mode.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with me muting my Yeti and turning the sound up is I have no way of testing the audio. Oh, I didn't think about that. Did the crickets come through the Zoom?
No.
No.
Nope.
Wonder if they went through on the stream or not. Let's try it again. And crickets.
Nothing on Zoom.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I can't tell over on the stream either. Tony Waddle says yes. I don't know if he's saying yes to I watched the video or yes, the crickets are coming through on Zoom. So we have a yes. Or yes to both, maybe. Who knows?
No, he has a thumbs up, so.
Okay.
Hey, tough crowd, give me no respect. Hey, tough crowd.
Oh, you couldn't make that out. Here, I'll play it again.
Hey, tough crowd, give me no respect. Hey, tough crowd.
When I get this thing all programmed in and working properly, could be fun. And then again, it might not be fun. I don't know. We'll see. Cross that bridge when yes to both. Okay. Tony says yes to both. Tony, you should join us on Zoom, even if it's for a moment or two. We'd love to have you on the panel for a moment. I guess that's what it's called. I've heard it called that on other channels. So, well, I guess we'll officially join the bandwagon and say we are a panel. Have we got 3 people, so we technically could be a quorum, could we not?
I don't know what constitutes a quorum for this group. Haven't looked at Robert's Rules of Orders in 30 years, probably.
We put Robert in charge.
All right.
I don't have any idea.
Which one?
Run it by Gary. He'll give us an answer.
Yeah, well, BH Ringer.
Which one do we put in charge?
My wife and I were talking tonight. That's weird. And I was listening to my buddy last night. And he wants membership so he can track who slanders him.
He wants membership
So
to
you call-
carry?
Yeah, so he can call the police. I was listening to you were in a slander. I mean, if I say you're ugly, that's subjective. It's not even so odd. It's, if I come and hit you, that's different. But
Yeah, I don't think Carrie's gonna listen to us. I mean, even if someone calls it up and goes, "Hey, Carrie, they're talking about you," I still don't see him jumping in there and listening.
oh no, he just don't like doing it his thing.
Yeah, I just.
But you can't. And he gave a couple of examples, and I just died. I'm like, the joke is, do you still beat your kids?
rather have you quit beating your wife, you know?
BH Ringer's in the chat room. Good evening, BH Ringer. Good to see you. Hope things are going well with you.
You better be careful. You'll put me in timeout.
Jim says the buffering seems to have stopped for now. I haven't seen any issues with buffering, so. But then again, I'm not really paying attention to it.
Zoom's fine.
Oh, Zoom should always be fine. I don't think I've ever seen an issue with Zoom, honestly.
Jim, are you gonna fix that damn computer or what? I just had a contract put out on you.
Try to get this chair set right. I got the camera looking set pretty good right now, I think. As long as I don't move in the chair myself, I should be pretty good.
You said Robert, about Robert's Rules of Order, but you didn't specify which one you were going to put in charge.
We have more than one Robert?
Yes.
We do?
You do?
Yes.
Who?
Josh's middle name is Robert.
Oh, well.
Well, Jesus.
So, interesting, today when I was scrolling down through the stuff that YouTube shows me on the homepage after you log in,
Right.
Right.
Bonnie's channel was one about, I don't know, 5 or 6 rows down. I haven't seen hers recommended to me in the past.
Have you watched any of your stuff?
Not more than 1 or 2 minutes from time to time.
That probably is why.
Yep. That's what
If you watch any amount of anybody's video these days, YouTube will start recommending it to you.
Yeah.
That's the reason why you go on some videos that have been around for 10 years, and people will say, see you in the next 10 years when YouTube recommends it.
I've been watching this girl that's showing how to do Stream Deck. And the first one she did was pretty interesting. The other ones are kind of dull and boring and not real informative. Well, better than I could do. Way better than I could do. But I need to find one that will teach me how I can use the multi-action button and the multi-action switch. Then really watch out.
Well, I will say, in some of the things that you've been putting out recently, showing how to do various and sundry things, that your consistency in getting things done has been noticeably improving.
Thank you. You got that check I sent you, right?
Yeah, let me. Not in my pocket yet.
Well, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that.
Well, I mean, it's just that you try various and sundry things, and I think a bigger percentage of them are working the first time, and that's just the experience, I think, coming through now.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely going to help the channel.
And I'm still waiting for the check.
Man, gotta figure out a way to get that on there. The video button works just fine. I really ought to get another camera and set it up behind me, because that way I could show you guys, look, I'm pushing the button. And that works real good. It's also really cool on the Stream Deck itself. The button goes from green for on to blue for off, which is kind of cool. And then when it comes back on, it goes green. And then when I turn the mic off, it rings. Oh, didn't ring, didn't work. Okay, that's weird. Why is that not working? Mute mic. Okay, we had this problem the other night.
Maybe
There we
you
go.
change the small setting.
Do what, Catherine?
Maybe you change the small setting.
No, honestly, I think what it was, because it's working now. I think it was because... No, that isn't it. I don't know why it didn't work. It wasn't working, but now it does. Story of my life. It'll work 1 minute, but not the next.
Sounds a personal problem. You need a little bit of blue pill.
I don't think that's going to help out my Stream Deck.
That was what I always remember from the Army years ago, Ken, when something wouldn't go right and somebody say, that sounds like a personal problem. Why don't you talk to the chaplain?
Yeah.
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 You did, now the chaplain's got a problem.
Very true. Very true.
B.A. Trader says, well, are you lucky? Jim says, I haven't had good buffering for some time.
Yeah. I seen that. I thought I put that up there on the thing. Let me try.
I don't think I'll touch that one.
Well, don't, since he's getting good buffering.
There we go.
Don't interrupt.
That's the other thing that works kind of intermittently sometimes is the Twidget, and I haven't quite figured out why it's doing that. Some of them go up there immediately, and some of them just take their time, and I don't get it. See that? BH ringers will go away, and Jeff's pops right in there. It's weird.
Maybe it's depending on the internet connection of the person that types it in.
Yeah, I can't test it right now, though, because I don't want to make someone... Jeff Reimer, excuse me, I got something in my throat. I don't want to upset Jeff.
I've heard that before. What was she saying?
Well, I noticed sometimes you'll have a comment showing up there, and then 2 or 3 other people will make comments, and it's like, seems like 3 or 4 minutes before any of them move up.
Well, I honestly can pick any comment that was made from any point in time. Like, for example, watch what pops up now.
Okay, but isn't it on kind of automatic mode part of the time?
No, it's never on automatic.
Oh, okay. So it's you picking out comments.
Right.
I didn't understand.
So the
that.
very first comment made tonight was by Greg, and he says, I'm back. And
Okay, I thought it was just automatically grabbing our comments as we went through.
no.
All right. Well, that explains I'm confused. I'm not sure what's going on.
I honestly don't know if it can be set to do that or not. I haven't looked into it. I got it to this point. It works. I'm good. When I click on the information button, you have 2 setups, OBS setup or app usage. I probably don't want to try that while I'm using it. And then there's another button right here. Oh, you...
What the hell? Push it.
Okay, Darren.
Load up.
Let's try this one and see how that works. Oops, I just shut it off. This could be interesting to see how this works. Oh, you know what?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, it's back up and running. The interesting will be, oh, it picked up every bit of chat. Amazing. I didn't think it would do that. But I did make a change in the settings. And we'll just pick one out here. We'll go with that one. See if that looks any different whatsoever. That looks the same to me. I don't know what the setting is in Twitch. Or Twidget. It's not Twitch, it's Twidget. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Chris still here?
Chris is still here. Whether he's with us or not, I don't know. He might be asleep.
The dog's listening.
Yeah.
But I put in chat,
I'm here.
it's just kind of a joke. Next Sunday, we were supposed to work Easter dinner thing for the guy I put in chat. But because my wife is going to have to, I still want to.
Jim Farley related to Chris Farley?
Cousins.
Oh, nice.
his grandfather, Jim Farley, was the 300th employee at Ford Motor Company.
Wow.
And he also went to school and became an engineer. Blah, 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 blah. So this
Goes
guy's
back a ways.
and this is his grandson, where he lived, the grandfather lived 2 houses from us when I was growing up. So, he actually signed so I could get the card that I was talking about earlier. You had to have 2 Ford people sign before you get the card.
I'm going to try to make YouTube buffer a moment. I'm going to see something here. Let's see if it unbuffers now. And there it is.
Stream Deck have a button on there to cause it to buffer?
Now you have to program Stream. Yeah, it does. You have to program everything into Stream Deck.
Okay.
All I can do is laugh because I can imagine button buffer string.
Darren and I were playing around with it yesterday, trying to get the multi-action to work, and we just couldn't do it.
Seriously, YouTube is like real fuzzy now.
Refresh your screen.
Okay. No. Oh,
Yeah, it's fuzzy, blurry.
fuzzy.
I'll refresh my screen.
What might be happening?
I refreshed mine and it cleared it right up. I can't.
It did. Or at least for me.
Yeah, it
I
generally.
changed the resolution and it's a little better, but mine was automatically on something like 360.
Yeah, for time, I don't know why it does that. Mine does the same thing when I'm watching other people's, and even though it's supposed to be at the highest resolution, sometimes it doesn't. I just gave up on it. Whenever it starts goofing up, I just refresh.
Yeah, a lot of times mine goes to the highest resolution just under the high definition ones. Why is that? I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't tried to do anything to change any settings or whatever. I don't even know enough to do that.
yeah, same here. It runs, it works, it's good. And notice the clock, it's still running, huh?
Yeah.
My only exposure to golf is Caddyshack.
Hey, you got the time in Las Vegas, correct? So I'm good.
So, are you guys gonna try to get your free smartphones?
Free smartphones, what's this all about?
I think Jeff's read it.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, they're giving all the aliens to come across new iPhones.
Oh, yeah, I did briefly see like 2 words on that and thought, sure.
I heard it from Saki, I can't say her name. Yeah, she was saying that's so they can call back for their court stuff or their, adjudications.
Oh, is that what? Oh, okay.
I can grab one. My Android phone, which I've had just a little over a year now, the battery's starting to not stay charged well in it.
Well, Android, one of the good phones.
Yeah, and it's not a replaceable battery like my old Samsung Android was.
I don't think any of them are anymore, are they?
It's very hard to find a phone with a replaceable battery in it.
I don't think there is any less than that. They had.
There were 1 or 2 the last time I looked, but that's been 6 or 8 months ago.
Yeah, send that phone to Carrie since he loves Android so much.
So, Chris, I noticed you made a comment in there about what the crap or what set the crap off or something. What was that about?
Huh?
On Carrie's channel today? Toward the end?
I said,
Sorry.
I remember something, I remember what it was.
Well, I thought when I thought, boy, you're being brave today, and then apparently it went right over his head because he didn't.
Oh, crap-a-fee. I saw that laptop had McAfee something.
Oh yeah, did you see that too?
I said, Gary, remove crap-a-fee.
Yep.
Well, he must have been on there for some reason.
I think it's that laptop that he was doing for Amazon.
Okay.
I guess, I don't know.
A lot of the computers you get from Costco still come with the option to download a free year's version of McAfee.
Yes.
I don't know. It's not pre-installed.
When you download Adobe Acrobat Reader DC, they want to give you a McAfee too, but I always unclick it.
Yeah, that's just the web piece of it, I think. If
Yeah,
memory
but
serves.
still, I don't want it, and they want to use my.
Yeah, you have to uncheck, like you said.
Yeah.
I noticed Gary wasn't a mod in Gary's chat. Wrong.
Actually, I have two sign-ons that are mods. That one isn't. I'm serious. That one
That's like me. I mean, this one I'm on right now, on Ken's. My other one, got a picture of a horse with avatar. That's the one that's, this one used to be, but the other one's, I don't care no more.
I mean, he's right about one thing. Listening to him to me is like comedy after work. Because 4.5 hours a day, and he's there to educate people and have them sound like they got more experience than he does.
Yeah, but they're not ever going to say anything.
And then he says, this one is a pet peeve of mine. Well, we don't have our own YouTube channel. So like, I showed you one, a guy that's got like 500 subscribers and 100,000 every show 3 times a week. And he picks up garbage.
Yeah, that's just amazing.
Remember I showed it to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he does better than you, Gary, and he literally picks up garbage to recycle. So I'm not impressed with you saying he doesn't have a YouTube channel.
Was that a graphics card I'm seeing in the front of Carrie's? So there's that, it's showing 2 fans on the front of it, dude. Or is that one of the routers? It says black GE Force RTX on one box. It's gotta be a video board, right?
I don't like one.
Yeah, the description does. I don't remember. He had
Well,
them
I mean, that's
funny
right
looking.
at the beginning of the video.
He had them funny looking routers on there tonight. I know that.
Oh yeah, one of the routers in front of him, there's some boxes over there. One of them says 24 gigabyte GDDR6X. Top of it. FTW3.
For the win.
For the win, yeah, that's an EVGA card.
Where at? I mean, I don't see it.
It's right, it's on the right, our right, looking at Carrie on the desk there, right at the beginning of the video.
Then I'm seeing the 900 class. Is it before that?
Yeah, really.
I'm at 1 minute and a half or so.
Oh, I see. No, I don't see it. Oh, yeah.
Looks like something with 2 fans on it, and then it's sitting on top of another box, or is that, I don't know if that's all one box or what, I don't know.
There's FTW3.
Yep.
What's an FT? I don't know what that is.
24 gigabytes, a lot of memory for a video board.
Yeah. It's a RTX 3080.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ultra gaming.
Okay. I'm still debating whether to get a video board. EVGA sent me a notification the one I was interested in is available, but the price went from $239 to $379.
Damn.
Is a manufacturer's suggested retail price. So I haven't sprung for it yet. And it's not that hot a video card anymore. It was like a nice mid-range card a year and something ago when I first looked at it. A lot better stuff has come out since. I mean, in terms of speed and capability and whatever.
For what model they sent you the notification?
It was an EVGA 1660 Super.
Oh, that's old. Yeah.
And it was a sort of like a fair mid-range card a year ago, October, when I first looked at it. And now it's certainly dropped down the list in terms of how capable it is, and the price went up $140 or something, you know.
Yeah, probably because of age. Because this is not,
So I'm not sure. The first notification I got for it was about 3 months ago, and it was still listed at the $239 price, and I didn't look until the day after I got the notification by email, and all of them were gone. This time I looked 2 or 3 days afterwards, and they still had plenty of them in stock. I guess people weren't willing to pay the extra money.
To interrupt you, it's a 3090 Ti.
Okay, oh, that one they was showing there. Okay, yeah, it says.
$2,000.
Yeah, I don't need anything that high end. I was hoping to get something that was still reasonable in the 250 range, but that looks like that's not going to happen.
500 cheaper. Oh, you mean 200. When I hear 250, I think you mean $2 fixed.
So I would like to have a video card in there that I can put a second monitor on with. All I've got is one HDMI port out on the motherboard on my new build. It's a reasonably expensive motherboard too.
wait, you have the 490, set 490?
Yeah, the AORS, God, I can't remember what the thing was now, but it's a Gigabyte AORS 490 motherboard. And all it has on it is HDMI, I think. Well, I don't know, it may have the VGA too, but I don't care about that. It doesn't have any other video outputs. It's interesting, the monitor I have is a LG monitor I bought at Costco a year and something ago for like $249, and the same monitor is still there at $299 now. So,
I have an LG black screen, but I gave it away.
and most of the, I guess maybe a lot of the vendors are going to blame their price increases on the chip shortage or whatever, I suppose.
Yes.
But I mean, something that's getting older and older, you would think the price would be steadily rising. But it is.
Yeah, it does. It does because the things get older, they get more rare. Yes.
Perhaps so.
Hey, Ken? Are
Yes?
you reading that?
Huh?
Are you reading that last night?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to get it to where I can read it, actually.
I can, if you just, for tickles and grins, explain it to me when you read it. Not the same line of business, but.
I'm not real sure what he's saying, actually.
Me neither, anyway.
Watch it. Everyone needs to watch that live. They need to be off YouTube permanently. It was bad. Not sure what you're referring to, Jason. You might want to clarify that. But Jeff, I got good news for you. Are you watching the stream by chance?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I can get this out here far enough or not. I probably can't. Doggone it. Hold on.
Yeah, I will hang in there for a minute or two.
Watch the stream. Of course it's not. Oh, there it goes. With the push of a button, we can now go to... I no longer have to go to OBS. I can just push the button. Look at that. Whoa.
Do you have another one programmed to put each of us in the waiting room?
Haven't got that one worked out yet, but you can damn sure bet first money on who the first person will be.
Oh, shit. Don't get that out, Salt.
I'm not mentioning names. I'm just saying.
I was just helping you.
Right? Oh, yeah, I don't see him.
He's probably.
He's got his mic muted and his video muted. It's midnight, so he might be getting ready for bed.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Jason's going on about.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'd like a little
Say something
clarification.
about Christina.
Yeah, I seen something about Christina up there earlier making fun of me as a cat and just bullying me. Don't watch the stream then. I mean, you have a choice.
You didn't see it, but okay.
Here, I'll post it.
Oh, I see it up there.
That you know what? I wonder if I bet I can't though, because
wherever you go on YouTube, there are people who act like jerks occasionally. So
yes,
you gotta ignore them.
yes, that's. Now what happens? I'm afraid to hit this button.
What?
What's he talking about to me? He said, Garrett, I know it's you. I'm known as Garrett 01. What does that mean?
No clue. Jason, what are you talking about? Garrett, you know it's him. Elaborate, please.
I don't even know who Christina Live is.
Well, I know it's you indicates. Oh no, Jason, he is not Garrett 01. I can guarantee you that Chris Garrett is not Garrett 01. You got your wires crossed there a little bit, buddy. That'd be almost like saying you go find another Ken Stout and you think it's me. God help us, we only need the one of me.
Jason, I have watched your channel. I subscribe, so I know that's not me though. Whoever you talking about?
Now he's talking about a Garrett 1 that shows up in Bonnie's and Chuck's and Jeff Riddle and Craig DeHunter and David N and Gigi's and a lot of those that I'm not subscribed to anymore, but I'm aware of them. So, yeah, Jason, I do believe you owe Chris an apology because he is not Garrett 01.
Is he Garrett 02?
He could be Garrett 02. I don't know that. Yeah, I know he's not Garrett 01 though.
Speaking of Barney, I haven't seen him play the video in a while. You still around? I have been on Barney, but it's not as Garrett 01.
Okay, but before you say stupid things, you better make sure that you talk to the correct person, yes?
Yeah, generally it's a wise idea. Yeah. Generally. So, Josh, do you have anything you want to share with the group tonight? Oh, there's Alex. Oh, look at that serious, solemn face.
Yeah, kind of we're getting the close-up view tonight.
I guess. What'd you do? Go see your hairdresser and your makeup person, or what?
Yeah, I got a haircut today. Shaggy as I was.
I can't even see you, Al.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know I did.
Goodness, Alex. How would you do?
Billy's all swift out, probably out chasing girls earlier before he got on the Zoom.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
What did I do? I don't look any different on this camera than I do on the other camera on the computer.
Different angle,
You look
maybe.
different than you do some nights, and I can't put my finger on it.
Different angle from the camera, maybe a different camera.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
It's my phone
Yeah,
camera.
I thought it.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, some of the phone cameras are better than some of the other ones.
Yeah, they are.
Resolution. Or color differences or whatever. Palette. It's used by the color stuff.
so I wonder if Jason just left. I noticed we didn't get an apology. I'm probably bullying him. So you got your... Oh, he went away again? Never mind. Are you using the IRIUN application, Alex? The B.
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. So you connected to Zoom from your phone?
Yes.
Gotcha. I understand that. Yep, I'm going out on a limb here and say we ran him off. Lost another one.
That bothers me to know what he was talking about, though.
I'll tell you after I stop the stream. Which is probably going to come up here pretty shortly. We're at 1 hour and 20 minutes into the stream. I think Catherine hit the nail right on the head. Before you go and say something like that, you really ought to do your homework and your research.
Yes.
Catherine,
Yes.
what's the name of the cat you have in the photo on your square and Zoom?
It's Newton.
Newton? Oh,
Yeah.
I like that name for the cat. Yeah.
But he died
Sorry.
in 2018. He fell from the 10th floor.
Oh, goodness. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
He was a real character.
He's got a
Sounds-
We
serious,
have very
He
interesting
was very
personalities.
special. Very special cat.
he's got a serious look on his face.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, because he got always pissed off when I tried to make a photo of him. He didn't like it. So he always gave me the look, and this is like his look, his photo look. Yes.
What cat do you know of that you're going to like, okay, sit right there, I'm going to take your picture? There ain't no cat going to do that. Dog, maybe. You might convince a dog to sit still long enough to get a picture. But cat, no. Come on, cats got their own mind. When you want them to do something, they know that, and they're not going to do it.
Like the old expression, trying to herd cats.
That's like my dog in the picture. He was a special dog.
So I will, let's see, Jim, not going to catch up before midnight. I'm tired. My last comment for the night, given the way the last night's stream ended, I'm surprised to see Simon Zoom. Robert's joining us. He must have woke up. No problem, Jim. We will see you maybe tomorrow, hopefully. Hi, Mom. I'm guessing Mom can't hear us.
Where's election?
Oh, wow.
Hi, Mom.
Oh,
You beat me to it. And no, I haven't figured out how to get a button on Stream Deck to put people in the waiting room. I'm working on it. I honestly don't know if it can be done or not, because that's a function from within Zoom, and I don't know. That's why I want to see if you can get multi-action things. You're in Zoom, boom, waiting room. I'm working on that. So, Jason, I'm going to take it. The sorry with the heart is, I mean, you really ought to say, Chris, I'm sorry. My bad, my mistake, whatever. But that's up to Chris if he accepts the way you did it. I can't speak for him. There you go. Jim said he's not going to he's not going to catch up before midnight, going to bed, he's tired. And I'm fine, Jason. I'm good. How are you?
I'll send him an email tomorrow and apologize to him. I put out an email.
So, do you have anything you wish to share before I stop the stream, or are we just going to end the stream?
No, I wanted to say I was sorry to everybody that watched that video last night. And I'll try to do whatever God was thinking before I work, come out of my house and try not to let that happen anymore.
No, that's fine, but I wasn't referring to that. I was referring to something that you and I did today over Teamviewer and Zoom and whatever the hell else we used. I've used so many things today, I've lost track.
are you confused?
Oh, big time. Chalking that up to my age, though. 62.
You're just a young puppy yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Greg and I would agree on that probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think you've got the age down. I think you hold the top spot, actually.
Yep.
I think
What are
Greg's.
you, Greg? 71?
Yeah.
I'm 74.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm 84.
Chris, you are not 84.
So, one of my old college roommates
84.
called me the other day with a condolence, and I was kidding him. He always, years ago, he would say, "I'm going to die at the age of 109, shot by a jealous husband." I was kidding him. He said, "You still shooting for that?" He said, "Yep."
25 years or so.
And his wife was on the conference call with us, and I said, "Maybe you should be watching out for your wife instead of your jealous husband."
Yeah.
And we got my screensaver working today.
Well, that's two of you then. Oh. Ken, yeah, he was demonstrating something. I didn't quite catch it because I wasn't up on all the history, but glad to know that it's working.
Josh, do you mind? How did you do that? I'm curious to know. I let Tim log into my computer. He put it on low performance mode. You let who log in?
Ken.
Okay. Low performance mode. Okay. Power saving mode. Absolutely.
The top setting, whatever it is, not the other one. All I did was look at my screen and looked at his screen on those settings and mirrored them up, and it worked. So
That thing you get to when you go into personalization and eventually wind your way around the power settings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I did a one-on-one with Doug today too. He did me put my video.
All right.
What did you do with Doug?
He came in and put his software on and made some tweaks on the computer and helped me with the screensaver.
All right.
yeah, he changed something back to an hour, did he not?
Screensaver.
Yeah.
What? Damn it.
I actually like the way I got it set up.
Yeah, and you put your computer back up on the desk.
Back up on the dresser, I will never do again, because I knew it.
Have you done a speed test lately to see if you still have the slower speeds?
We aren't talking about speeds here now.
If you want to log into it, you can just do it now, I don't care.
Yeah, I'll let the professor do that.
I don't.
Do what, Catherine?
Did you uninstall that stupid screensaver stuff now? Is it gone?
Yeah, they did a clean install last night. They got rid of everything.
Why? Oh God.
That was the decision they had made. We have to respect it.
No, my question is a completely different one. Yes. So, Jim, he did well, the basic install of Windows. Yes.
Yep.
And then it was completely, and the computer ran and it ran well. Yes.
Yep.
And then it got completely, well, sorry for the words.
Annihilated?
Yeah, that's a nicer word than the one that I would have used, yes?
Yeah.
So, and now, okay, if you have fun reinstalling Windows, please go ahead and enjoy, yes?
They're trying to do it from you have to do it on the machine.
It would have been easier not to fuck up the first install in the first place, yes?
Easier said than done, but yes. Yes.
And that went in and made it 10 times easier for me to log into Zoom. I don't have to sit there and type in your password.
So,
Hold on, Catherine, please. All I have to do is you put an icon on my desktop that looks like Microsoft Edge. So all I have to do is click that icon, and it automatically puts me into the Zoom session into the waiting room. So I don't have to do anything.
I will talk about Zoom.
What's What did they do?
She would like to know if Alex has the admin rights and not you.
The answer to that is no, Kathleen.
Oh, damn it.
Against what I wanted to do.
So I'm going to end the stream because
Yeah.
we're going to discuss this off the stream. Tony, thank you. Tom K, thank you. Jason, thank you. Chris Garrett, thank you. And Chris, remind me I do have an explanation for you. Jim, thank you, even though we know you went to bed. And I'm going to press the